Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. It's your guy Scrappy Doo over here, Scrap a lot. Got another motor for you guys, man. That's what we doing today. Hope your day is going awesome. I'm still working from last night. Last night? I don't know, time escapes me these days, but just be following my highest excitement and my passion each and every moment, guys. Yeah. Just started on this fan motor. Oh, that's gonna be aluminium. Just playing around with the word aluminum, by the way, guys. Yeah. Yeah. Let's take this apart, man. Have a little fun, shall we? We're gonna use this, but it will come in handy real soon. Getting set up. A little tinkering, a little messing around. See how we're gonna approach this situation here. Right tool for the right job. Today is gonna be amazing. Set the tone, baby. Gotta claim it to be so. I do. Matter of fact, I will use this. Attack of the mosquitoes here. They love it on them. Usually I would have this prepped up and everything, guys, but it be whatever it needs to be. Just hanging that. New to the channel, man, go check out my other videos. I got some other things going on you guys would like. Possibly. This channel found you. Get something from it. Alright. Make sure I'm not in you guys' way so you can see what it is I got going on here. I really should leave this standing on there, shouldn't I? Because otherwise it wouldn't be sitting flat on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these pieces off first. So, you guys got headphones on, you might want to turn them down. It's going to get a little loud. Alright, here we go. Let's see, alright. Well, it's always beneficial, guys, to have your PPE on, man. These blades, you press down on them, they get to shattering. We don't want that. I really don't want to have to cut more than one time, but I ain't gonna don't want to reach that way anyway, so it's gonna be a little more cautious about it. Don't force it. La 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 la. I have a hammer. All of them broke. The little wood part on here must have been hitting it wrong. Catching that wood part and really missing it, and then it eventually. All of them tend to do the same thing, so technique, right? No, I really just want to get this out the way, but we'll go ahead on and finish cutting it. Seems to be the proper way. Yeah. Two down. All right. That's one. So we can get to this shaft right here. Cut that shaft, and then I'm gonna unscrew this. And then I'll be able to take that off, so I'll be able to disassemble it further. See what we got, guys. Let's see what we have. All right. We can bend the rest of that off. All right, there we go. Like I said before, this is aluminum. I'll put it on the table, but I won't be cleaning it off right now, so place it off to the side there. Now let's get this little delay, because I'm gonna have to pop it out. You'll see. Or actually, it can come out the other way. If I'm not mistaken. All right. So let's just go ahead on and disassemble this part. And I'll get it out of there. Yeah. That. Over here. Got these off of I got this off of an AC unit, guys. Show you something real quick. Just pop that off. That's our compressor, and that's coming up soon. That's a big boy there. That'll be my next video. See that big guy there? Stay tuned for that. That is the compressor. That is the fan motor. And I have 2 of these units, but I had to. So this is the second one here. So that'll be another video, maybe. Like I said, I have a couple of videos doing these ACs, so you go check those out if I don't get to record this. And also there's the furnace that you pull out of the AC unit. So those things will be coming up, guys. Exciting pieces. Got a 5 CD disc changer as well. That's coming up. Just to see what's in it. That's all. Put that there. Get these pieces out of the way. One little snips. Snip, snip, snip. Cut these wires just to get those out of my way. Little piece of brass in right here. And would you look at that? Of course, the bucket that I'm putting the wire in, I've decided to put my tools on. That's about it, right? Alright, here we go. I'm gonna need this. Let's see. We were to the snip part. Go ahead and get these little wires out of the way. Clean them off as I go. That way I don't double back future Scrappy Doo to come and deal with. We're gonna knock it out right here, right now. At one point I would have did this because I was rushing to do these videos. I was rushing to do the job, rushing for everything, to tell you the truth. But what are we rushing to? It's not about that. It's about having fun, baby. I love this stuff. I love you guys. Keep sharing my experiences with you, man. Not because I'm trying to impress. I'm trying to strategically do it. Honestly, I was. And I just let all of that go. Threw that out the window. Whatever it needs to be, it will be. So, no longer doing that. I'm just doing my thing. Whoever's tuning in, you guys know exactly what it is I'm talking about, baby. And I appreciate you being here. Hanging out. Thanks for clicking on the video. Much obliged. Alright, let's see. There's more little wires right here. Let me get out of the way. For the sake of just clearing off the wires. Let's tape off here. Let me get that wire now. There. How about this? How about we just put it and leave the tape on? Because it's still plastic. There you go. It's a bit humid out. It's been very hot. So I haven't been doing a whole bunch of outside scrapping and things of that nature anyway. But I will not let the weather dictate my fun, baby. I suggest. Well, I was going to say something about a suggestion, but never you mind. I'm only here to tell my own truth. So I won't let anything keep me in if I want to be out, doing my thing. I'll adjust and adapt. All right, I'll make these shorter. Cutting the piece off. Change out our drill bit. I believe that's a 1/4 inch. No, a little bigger. I think it's the I say the 5/16. Looks like you want to go on, but really not really. So you have to go a step further. What's the next one? That don't seem right, but it is. Ah, perfect. 11/32. Will fit on here. Take those screws off, guys. Hopefully you can hear me. You know you'll catch what you need to catch, though. Yeah, honey. Okay. Love you. Have an awesome day. Oh, of course. Look a little weeble wobbly. Get your balance. Weeble wobbly. This guy's using terminology like weeble wobbly. But I was thinking about how to put those windows down for you. I know it's pretty hot. Make sure you do that on your ride. All right. Not hot. All right, guys. A little bit stuck in there. A little screw stuck in the bit. Get that off there. Let's see. And that's because I didn't clean up the inside of it. See that magnet in there? It starts to pick up. And you got it around different tools and all of that. That magnet inside of this drill bit, the socket, it starts to pick up the little loose iron and stuff. So gotta clean that out every so often. I've seen Project Florida said in order for him to roll, he has a set that he actually takes the magnet off of, so he can just bend it at an angle and flick it, clean it up later. But each his own. To start that, I will mention. Good grip on this one. Oh, there's one. Stay still, you. There we go. Pull this one out. There we go. Take this out of there. Okay. Yeah, I could have cut that to get it faster, but doesn't matter. Like I say, I'm not rushing. Get it on there. Yeah. To the clear spot. There you go. And that's the last one. Pop that stator out of there. The centerpiece. Get the finagle it out of there. Once again, let's get this off the table. Put it where it needs to be. Now we're still bucket, baby. All right. Let's get this out the way. Where's that there? Get this out the way so that it doesn't jump around on the table. Get my headphones so they don't slide out of my ear. Just got these. Need to get some more. Some good quality ones. Y'all have any advice on that? Any suggestions? Let me know. You don't mind. I'm always open for information, baby. Get it a little good. There you go. Go around here. Tap, tap. Get a little work around. This is cast iron. I mean cast aluminum right here. Off of there, you. Yeah. See, that's really why I want to cut right here, though, so that it can just slide out. But let's see if I can get it off the opposite way. And yeah, I know I can. Let's see. I need to get this piece off the way. Let's see. Stick it in the vise. This little piece right here is actually moving together. I'm gonna just knock it off there. There you go. Nice little piece of cast aluminum there, guys. I'll throw that right there. Alright, and I still may have to cut right here. But that's fine. I want to get this piece of cast off of there. And also, I have to cut right here anyway to release the copper bearing motor inside of there. I'm going to tell you guys all the time, check it with your file. I know that it's copper, but I'll cut just to show. There we are. And once again, if you have headphones on, you may want to turn them down. Stick this in the vise and get a little cut. As much room as I can in order to facilitate. That's it. Cut. I want to make sure that this doesn't spin around, so I'm actually going to grip it with this on this end. Longer ones will be better. And I have just that. Stencher. Alright, that's just to make sure that it doesn't spin around as I'm cutting. Now I want to make sure that this doesn't go anywhere. put it like that. Set it in there like that. Actually, it doesn't even move. So I want to leave this. Now I'll just turn my vise. Like so. Now, see that was my thing. Getting this angle grinder in there on this side is, well, is what it is. See, I can free this up. I haven't done it in this order before. I don't want to try something different. See if it'll work. I believe that it will. I can actually just free this part up first, and then when it just undoes, instead of doing it last, I won't have to try to figure a way out to cut here. Saving me an extra cut, possibly a bleed. So let's do that. All right, guys, here we go. Remember, turn on your headphones. Awesome. Let's see, I hadn't done it in that way before. I would say in that way. I used to, or usually what I would do is cut this off because I would want that piece of cast aluminum. Like I said, if it's saving me an extra cut, look, there we go. Now, is it really worth the extra cut? I don't know. Tell me. And it's up to you. Me personally, I probably won't be doing that extra cut simply because my blade's not long enough. I would have to cut through this, you know, and all of that. So I'll put it to the side for now. Figure out what I'm gonna do with it because I could probably put it in my dirty aluminum pile or my motor pile or just heavy material. So I don't know just yet. But here we go, guys. Now, usually this would be the point where I would say, well, you know what, that's it for this one, and I'll catch you on the next one. But like I said, I'm gonna go ahead on and do this to completion. Just roll with it. But that also means that it takes a little while to undo these things. That's pretty wound up tight. Let's see. Which route do I want to go about doing this? Maybe I just cut. Cut it all the way through and through. And just hammer it out. All right. Man. This is nice. Okay. All right, guys, here we go. Put your headphones on, baby. It's easier and easier. How much better can it get? I'm always asking. You know, usually the phrase is, "Oh, how much worse can it get?" And then that's what you get. You know? How much better can it get? Awesome. Yeah. Want that popping all over my face? Right, guys. Let's see what we got. Should be all the way through and through. Most probably. So, got a couple of pieces in there. There we go. That's a fun little copper there. I'll put these pieces I got over there. Now we have this. Now I could go back around and cut this side here. I think what I'm gonna do with this portion though is give me my little whatever size screwdriver I need. That'll act as a punch. So just get it out of there. We're gonna hit it. It's easier if you undo this. Well, it's another way to do it. I won't say it's easier. It's different, you know. As you can see, that wasn't as hard as I was about to proclaim it to be. We gotta watch that. Don't say things are gonna be hard if you don't want them to be hard. You want it to be easy, then say it's gonna be an easy, great experience. You want it to be hard, then say just that. But either way, it's all just experiences, and we control it by speaking and saying how we want to experience it. Just thought I mentioned it, guys. Close this up. I love my son. I'm talking about the sun in the sky, that is. But I am glad that there's a few clouds out. That is a bit cooler. Like I said, it has been hot. And I've been having some work that I've been wanting to get to. So I'm happy and grateful for that. See if we can get it to start coming out. Oh, well, I will loosen it. I think I'm gonna cut those strings after all. Because that motor wire is stiff. And once you start poking at it and you're trying to get one piece of it off, you have to remember that it's bound by glue, shellac, tape, string, and all that's just bound together. So you want to loosen that up. Now, I can go around and cut the same way I did here and then perform the act that I was going to perform, but why do that when I can simply just take this string shellac stuff off of here? Usually fairly simple to clean off. I'll take a little time out and do that instead. A little more time to hang out with you guys. It'd be amazing, man. Like spending time with you. I appreciate your time that you're spending with me. Ooh, that cool breeze feels good. Look at that. Ah, man, it's been in the heat advisory for a while. Talking like the 90s and very close to hundreds during the day. And even at night, the humidity kicked up like 80% or something like that when I checked. Like I said, I'm happy and grateful for that cool breeze and that little rain clouds that look like it's up there. Give me an opportunity to pop out of here. Outside in the shop, that is. Be comfortable doing it, you know. It's the thing, you want to be comfortable in these things that you're doing. And why wouldn't you be having fun, you know? How can you be uncomfortable when you're having fun? I mean, if you're uncomfortable, then you're not having fun anymore, are you? That's a situation. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That went along quite nicely. Still got a little sweat through the eye. Like I said, that herb, you know, grateful, of course. Give me a little sip of coffee there. You guys want to buy me a cup of coffee, man? Y'all welcome to it. Nah, man, I'm just talking. But I mean, if you choose to, hey, by all means, do just that. But nah, that's not what this is for. Yeah. For whatever it needs to be for, but it's not an angle of mine. Appreciate you guys just hanging out while I'm doing my thing. Doing my thing. Oh, be careful, buddy. Almost there. Gotta get that little pick in there, and if you miss it or skip on it or whatever, liable to stab you in the whatever. But I mean, that's not gonna happen. So there's a possibility, but it's highly improbable because I don't need it to happen for my granny. It has happened before, though. But don't need the repeat experience, so you don't want to hurt yourself while you're having fun, because that could potentially be not fun anymore, or it could be fun. Hey, who knows? It's exciting. Either way, need it for your journey, it will be. I just don't believe I need it for mine, guys. That's all. See that? Not only little near misses and stuff like that, but I know why. That's what I'm speaking on. All right, we're almost there, guys. Got like 3, 4 more pieces here. As you can see, I messed up my gloves. So every time I'm holding this, my thumb keeps sliding and it's kind of making it feel a bit raw here. So I said, take your time with these things. All right. That looks to be legit. Take this and peel this over the trash can. Don't get little pieces of it everywhere. You know what? I'll put it back on the table. It didn't slide off as quickly as I thought it would. So I'll just put it here. So you guys can see. I'm just getting the wire out the way. Like I said before, it's all binded with glue and shellac and stuff like that. So sometimes if you can find the pattern of it, it just kind of snaps like really easy. But you want to kind of loosen this up so that it'll be easier to pop out of place when you begin to use your punch and you know, get it out. You're about to see me do. Oh, how I love calling your name. Song just popped up in my ear. Yeah, Yeshua. As you guys know him as Jesus. Yeah, Yeshua. Oh, how I love calling your name. That's how that song goes. Let's see. When one got by me, I don't want to put it in that position. I want to put it in the downward position. There you go. Alright. You want to aim it away from your body, guys. Everything you're doing, you know. Well, that's your light. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to go with the move right here, guys. Next, what we're going to do is crimp this and loosen it up. As you can see, it's really already starting to come out of there. So, tighten it up some. You might not even have to use the punch. I'm going to go a different route and just pry it off. See that? various different ways to do the exact same thing. I really want to loosen it up though. It's a great idea. So once you start breaking off that shellac and glue and stuff, it makes it easier. Alright. Now let's pry it out of there. See that? You don't want to lose any of it, so be mindful of that. There you go. Look at that. Gorgeous copper. Profile. Let's see. I have a bucket right here. Actually, that I was using for copper. So I'll put it there. Got that motor wire over there. I'm gonna leave that there. I had a trash can that I was just putting all the pieces to the AC unit that I showed you guys that I'm working on. And we're currently taking the motor out of. Like I said, I was just putting everything in the trash can, but this loose copper here. Alright, there we go. Place that in the bucket where it goes. Baby, you can do it. Take your time. Do it right. I don't want to lose none of that good copper. You can do it, baby. Oh, look at that. Just speaking on that. Got to be mindful about how you putting your copper away, guys. Took us a nice little, deal of time to pull it out of there. You don't want to lose anything. I'll pick up all the sticks and grass and everything else. I'm picking it all up. It'll burn off the finished product anyway. I'm not about to be sitting here picking up little strands one by one. No. That can't happen. Alright, now that we do have that like that, I'll tell you what, let's bring that copper bucket closer on the project, shall we? Because that's the first and last time I want to do that. So I'll just place it right there. We'll continue on. Thank you. Excuse me. Alright, there we go. In you go. We bought in a load of copper last week. Some rads from another AC unit, and they've been building up. Starting a new one right here. It's gonna be full in no time. I'll be making another run. I think I'm gonna record that one. Not sure how my scrap y'all feels about that, but I think it really matters. Just go with the move. Part of my journey, man. The most respectful manner, of course. But just speaking things out as I want them to. knowing that that's where the power is. Go. The world is not the way that people's telling you it is. It's the way that you're experiencing it. I experience nothing but greatness. Things that's attached to my destiny. Risky. Yeah. Keep in mind, guys, when I'm cleaning off my copper, I'm not meticulous about taking all of the plastic and wires and string and slag and all of that because it's all still number 2 copper. But if I can, you know what I mean? When I can, not if I can, because I can, you know, whenever feasible. You know, I pop off the extra trash and throw it because it's right there. But I won't be looking into the bucket like, oh man, there's a couple of pieces of plastic in there and I don't want to get downgraded and I don't know if they're gonna. Of course they're gonna take it. That's not even an issue. Not for my scrapyard anyway, because it pays the same price. And you know, if you want to, you can check the yours. But I advise you to check the yours. Do your own thing. Just speaking on how things work for me. That's all. All right, I'm gonna put this in my steel pile, guys. Boom. I got a little line right here that I took off of the unit. I can snip off the copper pieces off of that. I'm already right here. Usually this is brass, but I seen the rustic piece on it, so I always check with my magnet, and that's actually steel. This has come off of a Master Chef. I didn't know that Master Chef made units, you know, but a lot of stuff you don't know until you know, right? All right, guys, one more time. Let's cover up those ears, baby. Let's go. All right, and that's going to be steel. Put that in my steel pile. Remember, guys, that this copper heats up here, so it will get hot. I don't know if I'm gonna wind up cutting it into a number 1 or you know, because you can take pieces off of this. This is technically a number 2 because it has the soldering on it, but you can easily just cut here above the soldering piece and right here underneath it, and you can make this piece and this piece number 1, and you can make that piece number 2. But I don't think I'm gonna do all of that, you know, this go around. So it all goes in the number 2 pile, guys. All right, that's it for this one, man. I appreciate y'all being here. Like if you want to like it, share if you want to share it, subscribe if you want to subscribe if you're new to the channel, guys. But until next time, peace, love, joy, blessings, all of those great things of that nature unto you. All right, guys. You guys, Scrappy Doo over here. Scrap a lot, man. Till next time. Peace.